So guys, as usual, welcome back to my channel. I'm prepping my face for my makeup. Today I'll not be doing a voiceover telling you what I'm doing with my makeup. Today basically I'm going to be talking about how I feel turning 30. I really don't know how I feel turning 30, to be very honest. Sometimes I just, sit down and I'm like, oh, this small girl of yesterday, like, you're turning 30. It gives me mixed feelings. I don't know if I'm alone, but it gives me mixed feelings. Like, oh, I'm getting old. In 10 years' time, I'll be 40. That's really old. Another 10 years' time, that's 50. That's really old. And sometimes I tend to be like ungrateful. Maybe I'm always like, okay, not like I'm always ungrateful sometimes, because sometimes I'm happy at where I am. Like, a lot of people want to be where I am. So, but as human beings, you just, always aspiring for that next thing. So sometimes you just be like, oh, at 30 you've set some realistic and non-realistic goals actually, and you're like, oh, I'm becoming 30, I've not achieved this, forgetting that there are so many grounds you've broken. But I'm thankful for where I am. Turning 30. Yeah, I'm grateful for where I am. And don't worry, stay tuned. The next week is going to be a vlog about the 30 birthday itself. I'm thinking of celebrating the birthday, but all of a sudden, I don't know, I'm feeling like not to anymore. I'm trying to get myself out of that mood of not celebrating again. I'm just speaking my heart out, how I'm feeling, how things are running through my head, and the stuff like that. At 30, I felt like there are some things I shouldn't, be trying out. I feel like I'm too old, but I just realized that we're never too old to, start something. We're never too old to try at something. The other day, I saw a post about a 65-year-old man came all the way from UK to learn how to tie gele. And I'm like, oh, this man is 65 years. He could just have said, my time is up. What am I aspiring to be or whatever? And he's there learning something new that he's hopeful that he'll start earning from. And I'm like, okay, I think I'm too young to be stuck somewhere. And my 30th birthday is going to launch me into trying and doing everything I've always wanted to do. I'm going to try as much as possible not to have regrets, because I think I'm old. But in all, I'll say I'm grateful first that I'm alive. I'm very grateful. I have friends that are dead. I have friends that are sick. I'm healthy. Like, I don't get to visit the hospital. I'm glad. I'm glad for health. I'm glad for life. I'm glad for my business. I'm glad I'm able to run, do all that I've set my mind to do. I'm glad that, especially this YouTube stuff, I've always wanted to start, earlier. I didn't start when I was supposed to start. I took a very long break, but I'm back here doing what I love to do, and I'm grateful for consistency, and I'm just glad at where I am. Like at the beginning of this year, I decided that there was one thing I was going to do. I wasn't going to procrastinate any longer. I'm going to, dive into anything I actually want to do and not procrastinate anymore, because I think that's one of my biggest problem. Procrastinating, I'll do this later, and I never get to do them, or I like, oh, time has passed, I can't do it again. So now whatever comes to my mind, I do. Like I entered the year with so much positivity. Like I've never been so positive in my life like the beginning of this year. I entered 2022 with so much positivity, and I'm always praying to God that the way I started, that's how I want it to continue. I want my faith to even be stronger, grow. I want to think big and not be scared about achieving those things that I think about, because as humans your mind tends to just limit you. You can achieve this, like you just start thinking of all the stumbling blocks, and I'm just grateful for where I am, to be very honest. And thank you guys for always watching my content. Thank you to those that usually comment. It lifts my spirits. Thank you so much. And to those that have not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. And just in Nigerian language, ginger me so I can do more. But I'll definitely continue to dish out content to you guys. So this is where I'm at, doing what I love to do. So please, in all, send my birthday gifts, send love, follow me on my social media pages, and just send love to me that day. I would really be grateful to hear from you guys. It will mean a lot to me. Like I said, I'm planning like a private dinner. Nothing big. I actually just want to be in the midst of loved ones and just celebrate 30 years of living on planet Earth. Yeah, 30 years. So many things have happened, but we're here. My friends, my family, everyone around me, they are all okay. I'm grateful, really, really grateful. I hope you're enjoying the video so far. I really don't know what to say again, but yeah, I think I've pretty much said all I have to say. Breaking transmission. Can you see this fine girl? She's a beauty. She's a speck. I'm just grateful for this woman that I've become. Fearless, beautiful, hardworking, trustworthy, relentless. Yes, breaking boundaries, achieving goals. I'm just grateful for who this woman has become and she's becoming. She's beautiful. She's creative. She's divine. Okay, guys, thank you so much for staying tuned. Thank you for watching. I just hope I did not get to bore you guys. I decided to do this voiceover to just speak out how I feel, and I hope I did not get to bore you. Love you, and please do subscribe.